Hello, everyone. I know it's been quite a while since I've been released from quarantine, and I've been all getting settled into my life here in New Zealand with my partner, and it has been interesting to go from the contrast of everything being locked down in the U.S. and the mask wearing to more of a normal situation here where you don't see as many masks, very few public transportation people wear them, but as far as like everything else, business as usual. There's a lot of social interaction. Bars are open, clubs are open, there's events here. So it's been quite fun. I like to go out for coffee every day. Me and my partner, we go several times. So we've all been caffeinated. We just recently switched to decaf because it was getting to be too much. But the coffee here is amazing. It's the best place in the world for it. So I'm addicted. I can't lie about that. But otherwise, the economy here, I would consider it to be thriving, except for the business and the money that they've received here in New Zealand from tourism, from the international tourists. And so they've relied a lot on intercountry tourism to help keep things going. And yes, the South Island, or Christchurch and Queenstown, places in Auckland and Rotorua, these places that attracted a lot of attention from tourism are suffering, unfortunately. So hopefully that this whole thing can overturn soon so that people can get out and travel again, because this is a great place to visit. Best food in the world, and as far as I'm concerned, and my experiences of travel. But I still want to go many more places. So this isn't the end. This is going to be more. On a positive note, I always like to think ahead because, man, I went through the garbage thoughts in March of feeling helpless and disturbed, and a lot was going on last year with the elections and the COVID outbreaks and all this stuff, and so it was easy to get sucked into the rabbit hole and just to get really gummed up over all the viciousness that was happening around, and focusing on that. And it was until I paid attention to what I wanted and how I wanted to feel and visualizing what I wanted to see happen that I actually made it here into New Zealand to be with my partner. And I can't stress that enough. I know it sounds like woo-woo maybe to some of you, but it's not. It's a real thing. And so I'm going to encourage you to take your attention off of the things that you don't want and just more focus on the things that you do want to see happen, and use this time to really empower yourself and find your individuality right now. Find new things, new interests. I'm sure this is already happening, but just to keep that encouragement going, because if you don't have your creativity, then it kind of things get dull and boring. So it's important to keep things fresh, at least in your mind. But I'm a very physical person. I can't sit still for very long. I like to go do things. I like to go outside. I like to exercise. I like to experiment with food and cook and play games and read, and I like to do these things. But more importantly, I do like to keep moving because my body likes it. I like getting oxygen to my brain. Otherwise, I just would rather sleep, because it's just nice to feel alive and move around. That's all. And get out places and just be out in nature. And there's a lot of that here. There's a lot of that there. So you have opportunities everywhere. Just, keep that going. But what I really wanted to say is, I wanted to revert back to where I said about taking my attention off the garbage and just really focusing on my self-evolution. I feel like that's an important thing to talk about, because there's always something we can evolve about ourselves, whether it be through health and nutrition and fitness, or mentally, to get over insecurities, to build up your confidence, to get over your fears, but also to, push yourself to work harder at something, if there's something that you want to get done that you have not done, you're not finished and completed, just spend 10 minutes a day on it. Just work on it every day. Something just to keep you feeling productive, because feeling productive is a motivator. And even if we'll go back to if you exercise just 10 minutes a day, just move your body with bands or body weight, if you don't have a gym, just find something to do, stretch, just move. So, just constantly working on something. I wanted to learn how to play the guitar, but I haven't gotten there yet. So, eventually, so you can probably see the guitar behind me, but, I twang on it a little bit, but I need lessons. I'm not gonna lie. But for right now, I'm focusing a lot on my writing, and that's another reason why I haven't been doing a lot of videos. I get on a tangent and I start focusing on something that I want to do, and I just move with it and I keep going and rolling. And so I have a lot of things coming up that are overdue, but they're coming because I like to dabble. I like to move with my inspiration. If I feel like writing over here, I'll do that. If I feel like creating a program on something, and I've got lots of little projects which are fun, but bringing them to completion, that's another thing. And so it does take focus, and it takes a lot of self-discipline to get these things done. So that's where I'm more onto that than I was on social media and putting stuff out there. So baby steps, I'm coming back, baby. Just really been embracing my training also in the gym and keeping that going, because that's my mecca. It's where I like to, really get my mind and my body connected, and, feel the burns and the pumps, and knowing that I'm actually, I'm being productive with my body, but it's also helping my mind, because I don't think about anything else while I'm there. I'm just solely on what I'm doing in the moment. And that's a very important practice. That's a discipline in itself. And if you can incorporate that, when you learn that from the gym experience, you're working out, fitness, no matter what you're doing, even if you're on cardio, instead of watching TV while you're working out, get into your mind, your body. Music is actually good. I like music. Some people say don't use music, just clear your mind completely, and that's fine if you can do that. But I do like to have music, because sometimes certain songs make me push harder, or make me feel like that grr factor, and I'm going to do an extra rep, or, these things. So it's whatever makes you feel, more motivated. Just the important thing is you're doing something, you're getting it in, you're feeling productive, you're actually, use your creative mind to try new things, do different things, and just keep that source pumping. And that's it. That's really what I wanted to talk about today. Just catch you up on my life and what's happening, and hopefully inspire you in one way or another, wherever you're at in your life. And I'm hoping things are well and you're healthy. And if you like my videos, I'll do more from here on out, since I have my momentum on this path. So subscribe, leave your comments. I'd appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next video.